Hello, and welcome to another Crack-a-Pack. Today, I will be opening and reading every single card inside a Phyrexia All Will Be One draft booster, then making a pack 1 pick 1 as though I were in a draft. I'll be including timestamps below if you would like to skip ahead to see the entire pack contents and my pick. But otherwise, let's get cozy and appreciate every single card in this pack. Adaptive Spore Singer. 2 green for a 2/2 creature, Phyrexian Druid, common. Vigilance. When Adaptive Spore Singer enters the battlefield, choose 1. Target creature gets +2/+2 and gains Vigilance until end of turn. Proliferate. Contagious Vorak. 2 green for a 3/3 creature, Phyrexian Boar Beast, common. When Contagious Vorak enters the battlefield, look at the top 4 cards of your library. You may reveal a land card from among them and put it into your hand. Put the rest on the bottom of your library in a random order. If you didn't put a card into your hand this way, proliferate. Bladegraft Aspirant. 2 red for a 2/3 creature, Phyrexian Warrior, common. Menace. Equipment spells you cast cost 1 less to cast. Activated abilities of equipment you control that target Bladegraft Aspirant cost 1 less to activate. To dance to the music of Juix, leap like the flickering flame, and hit like the hammer. Dune Mover. 2 for a 2/1 artifact creature, Phyrexian Golem, common. Toxic 1. When Dune Mover enters the battlefield, you may search your library for a basic land card. Reveal it, then shuffle and put that card on top. The shifting, unpredictable sands were deemed a disobedient affront to the flesh singularity. Planar Disruption. 1 white for an enchantment aura, common. Enchant artifact, creature, or planeswalker. Enchanted permanent can't attack or block, and its activated abilities can't be activated. New Phyrexia's planar defenses scattered the planeswalker strike team on arrival. Elesh Norn knew they were coming. Vraska's Fall. 2 black for an instant, common. Each opponent sacrifices a creature or planeswalker and gets a poison counter. The dull creeping pain of Phyresis curdled in Vraska's blood. She knew as soon as it took her, she would betray everything, even Jace. Thrill of possibility. 1 red for an instant, common. As an additional cost to cast this spell, discard a card. Draw 2 cards. As the infection spread, Nahiri's thoughts grew tangled. She needed to protect what she loved from Phyrexia. Or maybe only Phyrexia could protect what she loved. Eye of Malkador. 1 blue for an artifact, common. When Eye of Malkador enters the battlefield, scry 2. Whenever another artifact enters the battlefield under your control, Eye of Malkador becomes a 4/4 Phyrexian Eye artifact creature until end of turn. The Dross Pits. Land, sphere, common. The Dross Pits enters the battlefield tapped. Tap, add black. 1 black, tap. Sacrifice the Dross Pits. Draw a card. In Sheldred's domain, the Steel Thanes wage a never-ending war in her long shadow. Mesmerizing Dose. 1 blue for an enchantment, aura, common. Enchant creature. When Mesmerizing Dose enters the battlefield, tap enchanted creature, then proliferate. Enchanted creature doesn't untap during its controller's untap step. Thrumming Bird. 1 blue for a 1/1 creature. Phyrexian bird horror, uncommon. Flying. Whenever Thrumming Bird deals combat damage to a player, proliferate. Serum Core Chimera. 2 blue red for a 2/4 creature. Phyrexian Chimera. Uncommon. Flying. Whenever you cast a non-creature spell, put an oil counter on Serum Core Chimera. Remove 3 oil counters from Serum Core Chimera. Draw a card. Then you may discard a non-land card. When you discard a card this way, Serum Core Chimera deals 3 damage to target creature or planeswalker. Activate only as a sorcery. Vat of Rebirth. Black for an artifact. Uncommon. Whenever another artifact or creature you control is put into a graveyard from the battlefield, put an oil counter on Vat of Rebirth. 2 black tap. Remove 4 oil counters from Vat of Rebirth. Return target creature card from your graveyard to the battlefield. Activate only as a sorcery. And the rare is Jace, the Perfected Mind. 2 blue, Phyrexian blue, for a 5 loyalty, legendary planeswalker, Jace, mythic rare. Completed. +1 until your next turn. Up to 1 target creature gets -3, -0. -2. Target player mills 3 cards. Then, if a graveyard has 20 or more cards in it, you draw 3 cards. Otherwise, you draw a card. -X. Target player mills 3 times X cards. A Phyrexian Island. And a Phyrexian Might token. Alright. So here is our pack. And this one is actually pretty tough. I'm just kind of looking at what we have, and I'm not really sure what direction I would want to go here. We definitely seem to have a lot of blue cards. I kind of think we have some decent options if we could manage to be the only blue player at a table. I'm definitely interested in Jace, and somewhat interested in Serum Core Chimera. I think Jace might be enough to actually pull me into blue here. Otherwise, I would probably be looking at taking the Planar Disruption, possibly the Contagious Vorak, and I'm kind of looking at Vat of Rebirth, though I wouldn't be too excited to first pick this card. If I was committed to taking a non-blue card, then I think I'm looking at Planar Disruption. So So for me, it's either that or the best blue card in the pack, which I believe to be Jace. I think Jace would have to be my pick here. It's just a little too powerful for me to want to pass. And although I'm a little apprehensive about starting the draft in blue, I do believe that we could build a decent blue deck as long as we're able to pick up some of the premium blue cards, and as long as we're not fighting other players for them. We could abandon blue if needed, but I think it could work out. So let's go ahead and make our pick, shuffle up the remaining cards, and lay them out. Oh no. And there we have it. Thank you so much for joining me today. I hope you enjoyed this video. Please leave a comment and let me know which card you would have taken from this pack, and I would be happy to talk about it. Would you be taking Jace here? Or was there another card in the pack that you felt was a better choice? Let's talk. And of course, please subscribe if you haven't already, and join me back here every Monday for another Crack-a-Pack, and every Friday for different types of Magic the Gathering ASMR videos. But, as always, thank you so much for watching. I hope you have a wonderful day.